Hey y'all, I left you all hanging in part 3, Breaking the Shackles of Workplace Racism, with Miss McGuire asking that question. Whose cup is that there? If you haven't seen part 3, pause one moment. Click on the link below on part 3 before viewing part 4. Before I could get a syllable out of my mouth, those house Negroes were already throwing me under the bus. It was as if a choir director was directing them. Instantly and without hesitation, in complete harmony and unity, all at once, those Negroes were pointing me out. Miss McGuire, in her deep Southern plantation voice, said to me, Mr. Merrick, don't you know you all not allowed to have cups in this kitchen? I looked her right into her eyes, as if to say, those plantation days are over, and said, Miss McGuire, do you want me to get lightheaded and dizzy from dehydration and fall out and hit my head, and then afterwards have to sue you? Because I will. I guess not being used to a black person talking back to her, it threw her off guard. She just threw her hands in the air and walked out in disgust. Once those house Negroes saw that I was allowed to have my big cup and nothing was ever said since, those house Negroes became liberated and started bringing in their cups too. We's free. It was as if Juneteenth happened all over again. The signs that changes was happening, I no longer made the pitcher of tea and placed it on a cart at the door entrance. I made a pot of lemonade or tea, the kind of pot that you cook crabs in, placed it on a cart, and put it in a lunchroom where blacks and white had access to it. You all got to come back and hear the story, how I left the kitchen to go to housekeeping so I could take night classes for auto mechanic. That is where I ran into the big bad wolf. She learned the hard way. You do not touch God's anointing.